Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In the last video, we have learned what role-based access control is and how to configure it in Clerk by setting up from inside our NextJs application. But there was one limitation. We had to manually update the roles. Now in this video is a part of 2 of the first video, and in this video we will going to take it a step further. I will show you how to create a server action in NextJs to update and manage user role directly in Clerk. This way, you don't have to update role manually and your app can handle it securely and automatically. By the end of this tutorial, you will have a complete flow of managing role in Neo Next.js app using Clerk. So let's dive in. So let's move on to the Visual Studio Code. So here we have already built the last code on this. Now let's start by building the server action of it. Now for this, first of all, we need to create a file inside our admin folder with the name action.ts. So let's create that. I have select the admin folder over here and click on a new file and give it a name as action.ts file. Okay. Now, first of all, we need to create a function for it. We need to create a function for it in the role of so that we can create in this. We'll create a async function for the set role. Let's create that export. We'll create a function to set a role of user in Clerk. So I can create export async function. I can give of this function a name of set role to it, and it accept a parameter as form data, which is of form data. Okay. Now inside this, we can check. So in order to this, we can access that with the help of session claim. So how we can get the session claim? We can need to import the auth over here. So let's do that. So I can type as it is a async function to set a role. So I can use await auth and press enter over here. So I just need to show you that auth should be we can use the auth. We can import the auth on the home page from the NextJs server. Okay, so Clerk NextJs. So here I can type auth. So first of all, let me build this. First of all, import auth, which I need to import from Clerk NextJs/server. Okay. Now this is the auth. I can tell a destructor over there. Destructure it over there. So this is the parameter when I need auth object over here. Now I destructure this auth object to get the session claim. So how we can do that? I can type a constant, destructure this value, and I can type session claim over here. So here we can get the value of session claim. Now if now I give a condition that whether the user who can call this function is an admin or not. So for this, I need to type give a condition. So I type if. I can type session claimed as metadata role not equal to. If it is not equal to admin, then what will happen? Then I will throw a new error to it. Give a throw new error and type a message to it. What message I type? Not authorized. Not authorized. Okay. Now what if the person is so here I am pass a condition that if the role was not belong to the admin, that it is not authorized. And what if it is belong to the admin? Then I need to set the role. So for this I need to, in order to set or update role, you need a client. You need a Clerk client. So first of all, we need to import the Clerk client from the NextJs server from the top. So I can type /Clerk client over there. Now I can create a variable with the name called client. I'll give it a wait and pass Clerk client. Okay, it is a function. So now I can also need two things. First upon the user ID and second is the role. User ID I want to update, and the role I need to update. So first of all, I type constant ID constant ID, and the ID are getting from the form data. Here you can see the form data. So I can type form data dot get and pass an ID to it, which is of type as string. Okay. Now after getting the ID, I also need the role. Means that what role I need to set over here on the basis of the ID which I get. So I type the variable constant role, and same thing I get from the form data dot get role, which is as string, which is as roles, and this roles is belong to the globals which are type. If you remember that I have that the type given in the roles. So if you see that roles is imported from the types from global, so here we have already typed the role. We have passed the type of roles, admin or moderator. So this is basically import over there from the global.d.ts file over here. So now what we have to do now, we need to update the code over here, or we need to update the user ID on the basis of role. Means you need to set the role on the basis of ID. So what we have to do, I can pass a try catch over block over there. Now inside the try catch, I can pass an await. I can pass client dot users dot update user. You can find over all the things over here. Inside this, I can pass ID, and I can pass an object which is a public metadata. And inside this, we can pass the role to it. Okay. Now we can commit, and after that, I can just close that over here. Now in the error page, right? In the error, I can throw new error, and what I have to set, fail to set rule. Okay, failed. So I can type failed. I can type the magic failed to set role. Okay, now save it. Now this is the function which we have created to update the role on the basis of the ID. Now similarly, we can also provide the function to remove the role. Okay, or just we need to remove the role. We also need the function of that. So similarly, we will define the function to remove the role from the users. So I will just paste the code. So here you can see that I have pasted the code of remove role from this. So I will explain you the code from here. So again, you can see that we have created a function of remove role in which we are passing the parameter of form data or receiving it to it. Then in this, we can use the auth object to get the session claims. Then we will check whether it is an admin or not. If it is not an admin, then it will throw an error of not authorized. Then if it is an admin, then client will be we create a variable from the Clerk client. We can get the ID of it. Now using update.db, we can update the ID, and in the public metadata, we can set the role to null, and after that we can get all the paths. Now one more thing I just need to show you that after this particular catch, in fact that we can revalidate. We can pass the revalidate to it. So we can pass a variable called revalidate. Okay. So revalidate path over here, and into this we can pass a admin to it, /admin. So what is the use of passing the revalidate path? Actually, it will update the UI without refreshing the page on the UI part of it. So it is just update the UI of the page without refreshing the page. So this is the main use of revalidate path in NextJs. So just save it. So here we have all successfully created two functions. One is for setting role, and second is to remove role. So I hope you can easily understand that how we can create these two both two server actions over here. One for the by setting role and other for remove role. Now let's start implementing it over here. So here you can see we have created the server action for both managing the role on the Clerk dashboard over here. Now let's do a code on admin.page from where we can change the user role in the Clerk dashboard on the Clerk. We can manage role in the Clerk dashboard. So for this, I've just I've just copy the code and just paste it over there so that the time can be saved over here. So here, so let I explain the code to you. So here you can see that we have created, we already have the function of async admin. We have import the Clerk client. We have the two roles which we have created in the action.ts file over there. One was the fetch role and the second was the remove role. It is just imported from the actions.ts file. Then apart from this, in the admin, here we get the Clerk client instance or created the client. Then we are fetching the user to get user lists. All the users we are getted on the data. Apart from then, we have give a user.map where we can list all the users along with their roles, and we are fetching the users with their first name and last name. Then also we are also showing display the email address and also the role. So what the particular user have the role, we can also display there. Apart from this, we have also created the 3 buttons to make to update the role or to remove the role. So first to make the admin role, or second to make the moderator, and the third about to remove the role. So here it all the things will be given over here. So this should be shown in the API. So let's go to the browser and I will show you the demo how we have update and delete role of a particular users in the Clerk dashboard. So let's move on to the browser. If you visit here to here, when we read local 3000, so we you know that we have a dashboard. So currently we have this particular Ankur Sani, and let me see that I have just updated the role admin to from role moderator to role admin. Okay. So now if you visit local 3000 / admin over there and press enter over here, so here you can see the name of the person, the email address, and the role. Then here you can see the 3 button on the right side to be which making that if the role if you want to make your role as admin, you can click on make admin. If you make a role as moderator, you have to click on make moderator. While if you want to remove that role, you have. So for this, to use just the demo, let me open my other browser so that I can show you the demo of it. So let's move on, log into some other users. I can type logo 3000. Okay. So I'm just finding from other users. So I click on Google. So I'm logging with some other account. So this is my account. Previously, with I just want to log into it. So here now the account is already successfully logged. Okay. Now if you see, let me wait for a second to get the dashboard of this particular. So here you can see that we have logged in with the web tutorials. Now if you try to local 3000 / admin, so you press enter, so you will be redirected to the home page. Why so? Because if you go to the by default if you go to the dashboard over here, I can go back to it and just reload that thing on the dashboard. So you can see the web tutorials over there. Let me see the public metadata. What's this? So here you can see that public metadata, nothing, no role and nothing else. Okay. So let's update this particular metadata. So now just reload this local 3000 admin on the where I have already admin. So here is currently no role was there. So I can make this particular web technology tutorials as an admin to make this particular to fit this role to an admin. I can click on make admin. So hold on a second. So when I click on admin, so here you can see the admin role. And if you reload this particular dashboard of Clerk, so here we will see the to go to the scroll down. So here you can see the role of admin is already updated here in the Clerk dashboard. So now when you go to the Microsoft browser, now if you try to access local 3000 / admin, you can easily get the access of this. So here you can see web technology tutorial 24 admin also there. Ankur Kumar Sani at gmail.com, from where first I have login is already an admin there. Okay. Now if you want to make this admin as a moderator, suppose I want to make first user and moderator. So I click on moderator. So here you can see the admin changes to moderator. Now if you go to the browser, if you try to refresh this particular page, you can redirect it to the home page because you are not an admin now. You are a moderator, so you are not able to access local 3000 / admin page. Okay. So now if you want to remove, or if you go to the Clerk dashboard, you can also see that your role of moderator is updated over here. Now, if you want to remove that particular role, so I can click on remove role. The role has been removed from here. Now, no role was there, and you reload that Clerk dashboard over there. So now also role was null. So no role was there. Now you have no role. Now you are not able to access localhost without flash admin. So this is how the role can be updated. With the role can be set or updated, or you can remove role with the help of server action NextJs. I hope you can easily understand this. So I hope you easily understand how to update role and remove roles with the help of server action in NextJs, and that's it for you in this video. We have successfully created a server action in NextJs to update and manage user role that way in Clerk. Now, instead of manually setting roles, your app can handle it automatically in a secure and efficient way. This gives us the much stronger RBAC system, one that flexible, scalable, ready for real world application. In the next video, we will take even further to it. So, if you like this video, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss the next part. See you in the next. Thank you.